pay special attention to them and to try to make sure that they don't likewise become murderers. Live podcast, that's for you, sir. Murderers. We want to make sure that they don't become murderers because it is absolutely sometimes predictable when you have a 13 or 14 or 15-year-old guy who has been molested like Willie Nessler was, and it becomes a national news story. You got to think, what is this young man thinking as he knows that his friends in school, every time they see him, they're saying, oh, you got molested. That every time he tries to date a girl, she wants to know, did he enjoy it? Is he gay? That kind of things. These real tough, crucial, critical questions that nobody wants to talk about and nobody wants to acknowledge exist. And this young man was dealing with this kind of pain and dealing with this kind of hurt and this kind of sorrow for the longest. And untreated sorrow ultimately turns into what? Anger. And anger can lead to murder, which is what happened with Willie Nessler. And so, murder is a serious thing. And murder is a final crime. And it has always fascinated me since I'm on that subject. And I'm coming extemporaneously and spontaneously. As you know, I don't plan most of this stuff out. Just what comes up comes out, and I come from the gut. And that's just the way it is. But what fascinates me about the prison system is that murderers get a pass. They're celebrated. The only people that we're upset with are the guys who are convicted of rape. And the worst of the worst, as we know, are the child molesters. So if a person is convicted of child molestation, he's the bottom of the barrel, spat upon, kicked upon, beat, hurt, maybe even killed. And if a person is a rapist, he's just a little bit above the child molester. But a murderer, he's cool. And it's never really made sense to me. It's never made sense to me that if you snuffed out my mother's life, for example, you murdered her, you killed her, you took her off the planet. I can never have no more mama. She's gone. She's out of here. She's history. She has no chance. It's over. That you go to prison and get forgiven for that, snuffing out a life. But if you're a sick bastard who has this thing with kids or what have you, that you're worse than the person who took a life. I think you're both no good, to be quite frank with you. I think you're both no good. I think you're both no good. And I understand people's desire to beat them down and hurt people who molested kids. I get that. I understand. I'm not going to say that it's never crossed my mind. Won't even tell you that I never, ever, ever participated in a beatdown. I'm not gonna say that. Not if I want to maintain some integrity over the air. But I will tell you that I didn't support that, and that I know in my heart of hearts that that is wrong. Justice is the justice system, and the justice system is supposed to say, since you did this, you're going to prison for this amount of time, and the time is the punishment. The punishment should never be some joker who's sitting up in there ought to be trying to figure out a way to get his butt out of jail. Decide that instead he's going to take justice in his own hand and beat you down because you did this, even though he's in there for doing that. That's not justice. That's foolishness. It's asinine. And these inmates who are sitting in jail need to stop letting cops use them to do that kind of foolishness. Hey, I'm Sherman D. Manning. Do me a favor. Tell everybody you know about this podcast. Tell them to listen. Tell them to go to YouTube and look at our videos. Tell them to go get a copy of The Truth About O.J. Simpson, Race, Class, Money, and Justice, and they will find out about these murderers that we're talking about. Sherman D. Manning signing off for now. God bless you. Bye-bye.